Hi everyone, I'm Jenn and I am coming live from Naples, Florida. And I thought it'd be fun to shoot a video outside today because it's gorgeous. And I just left a homeowners meeting and it gave me a great idea for a video because during this meeting there's a lot of talk about fears of future planning here. We're kind of a new community here. Really, I was the second, we were the second house bought in the community. So we've seen a lot of changes here. In fact, where I'm sitting outside today was just built, in the last 4 or 5 months. So everything to us is very new and exciting. And of course, we have all these new neighbors moving in and the community is just building up. And so with that comes a difference of opinion, certainly a lot of different ideas of how our community should be going forward. So I really, what I was noticing as I was sitting back in the meeting was that the biggest concern that people have is that the fear of the unknown. So because there's so much more building left to do and people don't really know the plan, they're very concerned about what the future will look like. And it got me thinking about, fear is such a big, strong emotion, and then lack of control is another emotion that we all experience. And sometimes we can voice our concerns and we can change the future, and other times we really can't do anything about it. We can, squeaky wheel doesn't always get the grease, right? So, I know I found myself in situations where I feel like I have a lack of control, or that I'm not really making the final decision, so I feel a lack of control, and of course sometimes even a fear of what's going to come. So I love this famous quote, which I'm sure that many of you have heard. It goes, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, when you find yourself in a situation like we were this morning in this meeting, like many other people, and there's different emotions tied to different things, because you really don't have a sense of control and maybe a bit of a fear of what's to come. I'm hoping that these few tips might help you, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you lack control. So a way that you can feel control, even though you don't have it, would be to first accept the fact that you don't really have control of the situation, that you are not the final, judge and jury of what's going on. Second thing is to take action by sharing your concerns, or sharing just your feelings in general with someone, whether that's your spouse, your family. Heck, here I am on a video sharing about the concerns that we were having overall of how we want things to go here. And that can kind of release you from carrying that around, right? And then the last thing is to maybe change your thought process. Is there a silver lining to this situation, right? So, if there is a great silver lining to it, maybe you don't even see it yet, but if you can find one thing that maybe is really positive that could come out of it, then that can help your lack of control with the situation. So rather than kind of staying spun up on it all the time. So I hope this video has helped you in some way if you're struggling with a fear of maybe something that's not in your control, or because you're not exactly driving the plan forward, then maybe this video has helped you. If it has, please throw me a comment below. If you'd like to subscribe anytime I go live, please hit the subscribe button. And I so appreciate you watching. If you'd like more content similar to this, I do have a business page called Jenn Rice International. And actually every Friday at lunchtime, I go live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern to do a dermatology specific conversation, and I'd love for people to join me there at that time if you're interested in that. And I so appreciate you watching. Have a great day.